All right, so the last time we were documenting the history of the theater center through its venues and space. We were at 666 King Street West, and we were joined by Cynthia Grant, who talked to us and walked us through the space. Here we are at the third venue that the theater center inhabited. We opened this space in 1984, in August of 1984, and there's an awesome opening night poster that we'll show you in a moment. But what was significant about this space, it was the first space that the theater center entered into that was actually a theater. And it was owned by Ed Mirvish, and it was run in much earlier as an alternate venue for smaller productions. So the theater center was entering into a space, a theater space with a history. So what happened when the theater center opened this venue is it really inspired, I believe, a younger generation of theater makers to create theater. So no longer were they in the back spaces of the Factory Theater or Tarragon or Passe Muraille, but they were now on a main stage space at the theater center. Even though it was 150 seats, small size theater, nonetheless it was an important move, and many theater companies cropped up at the time, including Crow's Theater, Theater Smith-Gilmour, Columbus, Theater Columbus. Once the theater center left, Crow's Theater, Theater Columbus, and Theater Smith-Gilmour took on the ownership of the space and ran it as a venue for several years, I believe. After they left, the Poor Alex continued to be a thriving theatrical venue for the Toronto Fringe Festival, for one. The Fringe tent, which was just across the way at the Transact Club, was a hub of activity every July. So the space, although no longer the theater, holds a really special place in my heart.